Hello everyone, this is Eugene and it's my EU4 countries history guide. Today we will speak about Burgundy. As I already know, the history of Burgundy is a real mess of intrigues, wars among the nobility, and constant attempts of its neighbors to conquer Burgundy, to split it in parts and distribute their lands among themselves. As usual, we will start from the fall of the Roman Empire. After this event happened, the Frankish kingdom became the dominant power in Western and most likely Central Europe. But, as I already told you in my Brandenburg country history guide, Frankish kingdom in 843 has been divided into three parts: the Western Frankish kingdom, Eastern Frankish kingdom, and the Middle kingdom. The territories of future Burgundy was in the Middle kingdom. Already soon, after 12 years had left, in 855 the king of Middle kingdom, Lothar I, has died, and his kingdom was divided into three parts among his sons. The new kingdoms were the kingdom of North Italy, kingdom of Burgundy, and the kingdom of Lorraine. Unfortunately, the kingdom of Burgundy has been existed not for too long. In 863, just less than 10 years, the king has died, and this kingdom has been divided between his brothers. The north part has been taken by the Lorraine, and the south part has been taken by the North Italy. And in 869, the kingdom of Lorraine already has been divided between the Western and Eastern Frankish kingdoms. During this event, the Western Frankish kingdom, future France, has taken the territories of Duchy of Burgundy. And from now on we will speak about the Duchy of Burgundy and the Kingdom of Burgundy. These are, if it can be said so, two different Burgundies. All the 10th century and the beginning of the 11th century was some chain of wars between the nobility of both Burgundies and the kingdoms of France, Germany, and Italy. So these three main countries was trying to conquer these territories, and both Burgundies was trying to stay independent. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the 11th century, the kingdom of Burgundy, first it has been split into two parts, the Upper Burgundy and the Lower Burgundy. Then it managed to become united again, but it was impossible for them to fight with such great powers, and somewhere in the middle of the 11th century it has become a part of the Holy Roman Empire, and soon split it into several kingdoms, such as one part of them has become the western part of Switzerland, the central part has become the Duchy of Savoy, and the south part has become the Duchy of Provence. At the same time, the Duchy of Burgundy has been conquered once again by the French kingdom and has become, for the next 300 years, has become the vassal of the French kingdom. I didn't find any really serious events during this time. The Burgundian nobles took part in most of the French wars with its neighbors, and the real peak, the real center of prosperity has for Burgundy, Dutch of Burgundy has started at the second part of the 14th century. Then the Philip II the Brave has become the Duke of Burgundy. He was from the Valois dynasty, the ruling dynasty in France, and after he has become the Duke, the Burgundy has become one of the most powerful states in the French kingdom. After the death of Philip II, his son Jean has become the new Duke of Burgundy. He had some problems with French nobles and soon with the French king. That's why in 1419 he has been killed by the order of the French king, and as I would like you to remember that during this period it was a period of war between France and England, so the 100 years war, and after the death of Jean, his son Philip III turned against the French king. He has become an ally of English king, and he was one of Burgundian forces captured Jeanne d'Arc, the famous French leader, and she was transported to England, where she was killed. But soon, in 1455, the French king and the Duke of Burgundy had made peace, and already together fought with the English army. During this period, the Dukes of Burgundy, after some successful royal marriages, was managed to take under control most of the lands of today's Netherlands. So in the game they are presented as Brabant, Flanders and Holland. So these are the real states of those times. That's why the Dutch of Burgundy has become one of the most powerful duchies or even kingdoms in the Western and Central Europe. Their force was compared to the French, whose territories was in a real mess after such a long war. And as you can see, Philip III is the ruler with whom we start the game in 1444 starting date, and his heir Charles, in history he was known as Charles the Brave. Unfortunately, he was the last Burgundian duke. He has been killed in 1477, and after that the Kingdom of Burgundy has been divided between the Holy Roman Empire and the French Kingdom. In the game it is shown as an event of the King of Burgundy dies. Well, I think that's all I would like to tell you about Burgundy. I hope now it, it won't be a surprise for you why the Burgundian territories are in such strange situation, and why Burgundy have as vassals most of the not vassals in personal, and it's no matter, as a vassals most of the Netherlands. Why are they are here? I hope that this guide was useful for you. Hope to see you in my future guides, and thanks for your attention.